All right, good evening, everyone, and thank you for taking time to learn more about our school system's virtual learning program. Tonight, you will get to know our Virtual Learning Center, or VLC staff. We will explain the difference between the VLC and Virtual Virginia. We will also review how our virtual students can remain connected with their home school and share the many supports provided by the VLC and Virtual Virginia. Lastly, we will review the expectations of our students and how they can be most successful with virtual learning. So let's meet the Virtual Learning Center staff. My name is Bruce Ensman. I am the coordinator for the Virtual Learning Center, and I'll ask my staff to each introduce themselves.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Philip Bondi. I'm the Instructional Technology Specialist.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Nicole Zeller. I am your office associate, and I will be the one answering the phones when you call our main office number.
Good evening. My name is Star Wiggins, and I'm the counselor for students in kindergarten through 8th grade.
Hello, my name is Ann Stouch, and I'm the K through 8th grade mentor.
Hi, I'm Kara Meir. I am the counselor for students that are in grades 9 through 12.
Hi, I'm Hunter Dunlow. I'm the mentor for students in grades 9 through 12.
Good evening, I'm Shannon Blanco. I am one of the special education teachers here at the Virtual Learning Center, and all of the case managers serve students grades K through 12.
Hello, my name is Christy Perry, and I am a special education teacher also with the VLC.
We also have Miss Carrie Moncure, who's unable to be here with us this evening as our third special education teacher.
We're going to start with talking about how the VLC and Virtual Virginia are separate entities, but work together to support your student. The Virtual Learning Center is dedicated to Virginia Beach's full-time virtual students. We monitor academic progress, attendance, provide social, emotional, and technology support for all of our students. Throughout the year, we host a number of virtual events and activities for your students to attend. Virtual Virginia is a digital education program under the Virginia Department of Education. All instructional classes, assessments are delivered by VVA staff. Classes are synchronous, which is live each day, and recovery and SOL classes are available by Virtual Virginia throughout the year. We will now share some details about our roles with the VLC before we further explain Virtual Virginia. The VLC is designed to support students in grades kindergarten through 12th grade. Our staff are Virginia Beach employees dedicated to our 100% virtual learning students. Students in our program will follow the Virtual Virginia academic calendar instead of the Virginia Beach academic calendar. The first day of classes in Virtual Virginia is August 23rd, this Wednesday. The last day of school for students in our program is May 30th, 2024. Please note, local weather delays and cancellations do not affect our virtual students. If Virginia Beach has a snow day, Virtual Virginia is still live and synchronous for that day. If you'd like to take a moment to scan the QR code in the bottom right-hand corner, that will take you to the Virtual Virginia academic calendar.
Okay. As we shared earlier, the VLC has two counselors. Myself, my name is Star Wiggins, and I am working with students in grades K through 8. And Mrs. Meir is our high school counselor, so she's working with students in grades 9 through 12. We work closely together throughout the entire school year to make sure we provide the same counseling supports that students would receive in a face-to-face setting. We are in constant communication with the homeschool staff to make sure students are enrolled and that we're aligning their graduation plans. Additionally, we monitor and communicate with students and families to ensure academic success. We also work closely with the Virtual Virginia staff to ensure students are meeting their expectations. Also, Ms. Meir we also put together career lesson plans as we explore different career paths and post-secondary options. Students can meet with us either through our weekly lunch bunch sessions or one-on-one meetings.
The VLC also has two mentors. My name is Ann Stouch, and I work with the K through 8th graders. And then we have Mr. Dunlow, who works with our high school students. Our mentors monitor student grades, and we identify students who may need or benefit from some extra support, The mentors meet twice a week with students in meetings that we call academic support meetings. Those are required if students' grades fall below 70%. At these academic support meetings, we discuss ways to improve your learning and set goals for the students. We also help the students in requesting support from their Virtual Virginia teachers. Mentors can provide online training to help students and their learning partners access needed resources online. We also work with our VLC counselors very closely to help students maintain a close connection to their home school and access any resources that or attend any activities at your Virginia Beach homeschool. Please don't wait to hear from us. We're here to support all of our virtual students, not just those that are struggling, and we're here to support the families who are there by their side. So please feel free to contact us with any questions, your concerns, and especially your celebrations.
In addition to the mentors, if your child has an IEP, we have 3 special education teachers who include Ms. Perry, Ms. Moncur, and myself, Ms. Blanco. We provide specially designed instruction and IEP services to students in small groups and or individual virtual meetings. All of these meetings take place outside of the Virtual Virginia classes, and they can include the independent learning days.
Due to the need for confidentiality, we do not provide inclusion services. Students with speech services are served online by a speech language pathologist from their home school. Your child's case manager will be contacting you to set up their service meeting times in the near future.
All right, let's take a moment to discuss how you can stay connected with your homeschool. The most important thing I want to highlight is that our students here in the VLC are still members of their homeschool. Students in the VLC are considered concurrently enrolled in our program, which means that we're an extra program to their homeschool, even though they don't physically go into the building for instruction. One of the things that our students say is very helpful for them in this program is to stay connected to their homeschool activities. So we're very fortunate that our virtual students can still participate in sports, clubs, and activities that are held at the school, including high school clubs that are that meet during one lunch. They can also participate in other events such as book fairs, field days, school dances, prom, and of course, graduation. And there's additional supports as well that are available at the homeschool that would again be available to our students in the VLC. All right. So even though our students are virtual, there will be times that they are expected to visit their homeschool. For example, we strongly encourage our students to participate in the SOLs and growth assessments, or you may have a student who is taking an advanced level course, and so the AP exams in May. We strongly encourage that they participate in those at the given homeschool. Again, those opportunities are available to all of our virtual students. If a student happens to have an issue with their Chromebook or other hardware, they would need to reach out to the TST at the homeschool for either replacement or repair of the device. We also will help you connect with the homeschool when it comes to any screenings. That includes gifted screening, literacy, hearing and vision, as well as ESL. And for our high school students, you know, there is a CPR requirement that is needed for graduation for our students in 9th grade. And so we make sure we connect you with that so that your student is able to participate and meet that requirement. I just want to highlight before moving on that it's very important that you stay connected to the homeschool. So make sure that you are receiving and reviewing your homeschool's newsletter so that you're, you know, staying abreast of all the information and all the events that are taking place at the school.
Okay, let's talk about some of the support opportunities through Virtual Virginia. Virtual Virginia provides the actual instruction, the live instruction every day. They also provide all the assessments attached to that instruction and provide grading data to Virginia Beach for our reporting. Additionally, Virtual Virginia follows all the accommodations that are listed in IEP plans, 504 plans, and ESL plans. They provide one-on-one and small group sessions, both during live instruction and in the afternoon. They attend student support conferences, attend remediation sessions, and we're very pleased that they have a separate program called Goals that helps prepare students for the SOL and teaches test-taking skills. The communication is with all the stakeholders, meaning the student, the parents, the guardians, our staff at the VLC, and the counselors at the home school. So we help, like Mr. Dunlow said, we help with that communication from place to place. We also encourage you to sign up for a parent auditor account. That allows you to get into your student's account and see their grades on a daily basis.
The VLC offers live tech support for students each day from 9:30 to 11 a.m. Students just need to sign into ClassLink, select Google Meet, and use the code VLC HELP, VLC HELP, no space. For the first 5 days of each semester, this help session will be available for students from 7:45 to 3 o'clock for those first 5 days. Virtual Virginia also provides technology support. They can be emailed at support@virtualva.org. Please note that they have a very slow response time, especially early in the semester. In Canvas, which is the learning management platform used by Virtual Virginia and Virginia Beach 2, students have access to a course called Virtual Learning Center All Students. This course is a great way to contact your counselor, mentor, or get tech support. Just click on the course card in Canvas and select your grade level. Please note that this course will be available to all virtual students on Monday next week.
All right, let's talk about some expectations for remaining in good standing in virtual learning. All right, so basically grades wise, and I mentioned this number earlier, we're trying to stay above 70% in all classes. And there's a parent auditor account. It's actually, I believe, the newest message in chat has a link to that information where parents can monitor grades. And also the students will see this stuff every single day. When you log in to do school, you're going to see your assignments, your grades, all of that stuff. And keeping up with your work is a gigantic thing. They say students should be doing, at least at the high school level, they say the expectation is 1 hour of work per day, per class, outside of the live sessions. And even if there's not something due that day, a lot of times in high school, it's a multi-part assignment. So just don't wait, just work in every class every day is what we always say. Attendance wise, logging into the Zoom session is step one. You also should have your camera on and participate just like you would in a school building. You know, be there, look like you're engaged, ask any questions you have, all that good stuff. Your work area can be wherever you want it to be in your own home. Just make sure you do have a dedicated workspace for your student, wherever that may be, with a good internet connection and a device that is functional and doing what you need it to do. If you have any questions about that, feel free to contact our staff and we will help you out and get you all set up with what you need. And we also find a lot of issues start when people are using a device other than the Virginia Beach Chromebook. So you do have a Chromebook from your home school. If you don't, definitely let us know so we can set you up with them. But if you're logged into your student's normal school account on the school computer, logged in through ClassLink, we find that just makes things work a lot better than they would otherwise.
There are two types of learning that occur within Virtual Virginia. During synchronous instruction of Virtual Virginia courses, live instruction is delivered to all students simultaneously. Each student interacts with the VVA instructor individually and as needed. Students are expected to have cameras on and be visible within the camera. Those are the requirements to be counted as present that day. For asynchronous instruction, now known as independent learning days, students should follow the typical learning plans. While they will not have live whole group instruction, it is still considered a school day, and students are expected to access their online courses, complete assignments, and you can ask your instructor for help. During that time, you can request to meet with your teachers one-on-one. Attendance is taken and determined by whether students log into the class that day. Students should be checking their calendars and logging into each class every school day, making sure your assignments are completed. Even if it's an asynchronous day, make sure you're checking it all, make sure you're getting that work completed. Please note that asynchronous learning days or independent learning days will be approximately twice a month on Wednesdays.
Here is a sample elementary schedule for you to review. As you can see, classes start at 8 o'clock. So the expectation is for our students to be up, dressed, have their breakfast, and pretty much ready and sitting at their workstation before the morning meeting begins. So you can see that this schedule includes the core classes, which are a combination of both small group instruction and whole group instruction. But aside from the core classes, students also have a daily special, which is essentially their elective. And they also have built-in breaks throughout the day, as well as lunch and recess from 12:30 until 1:30. I think the most important thing to highlight here is that although it seems as if the day is over, it is not. Live instruction ends at 12:30, but the school day really doesn't end until 3 for our students. So that's something Mrs. Stouch and I cannot stress enough to our students, that after lunch, your student will have small group sessions and or one-on-one sessions with the teacher on given days. On a particular day, if your student does not have a small group assignment or one-on-one with the teacher, they should be using that time to work on their daily assignments, and or if they're having any trouble with assignments, they can use that time period to reach out for help. Virtual Virginia has a help desk that is available from 2 to 3 every day. So it's perfect time to use if you have any questions about anything.
Can I also add that the schedule is the same every day of the week? There isn't an adjusted dismissal day on any day this week through Virtual Virginia. So this is the schedule every day. Okay.
Thank you. Here is a sample middle school schedule for you to review. As you know, the class times really will vary depending on your child's course selections and the grade level. But as you can see, classes start as early as 8 a.m. And for our students, the last class ends at 3:15 p.m. There will also be a period of time where there are no classes assigned. So that could be the lunch break. And I believe that starts roughly just before 12 o'clock. Each student is required to carry a full load of classes. So they are going to have the 4 core classes as well as their 2 exploratory classes. Again, Mr. Dunlow and Ms. Meir have stressed the need to make sure you're working on your daily assignments. So again, I will state that when they are not in a live session, the expectation is for them to be working on a daily assignment or using that time to meet with the teacher. Again, there may be times where they don't have work assigned that's due that day. It may be due a few days later, but make sure they're using that time wisely, time management, so that they can pace themselves. So really, they should be working throughout the school day.
Okay, so VVA students follow a similar schedule as in-person learning students do, and they use a 4x4 class schedule, with the exception of AP courses and a few electives. Students will have a set of courses during the fall and a different set of classes in the spring. Each schedule will vary based on the class assigned course times. Classes begin as early as 8 a.m. and they'll be over by 4. Each course is 35 minutes long with a minimum of 5 minutes between each class.
With the support and virtual instruction that the partnership of the VLC and Virtual Virginia provide to students, we believe that we can create the environment necessary for a successful online learner. We are fortunate that Virtual Virginia is able to provide the instruction for our students and that we can support our students through their online journey.
We're the VLC, the people who can give you the help you need so you can succeed in Virtual Virginia. We're the VB Virtual Learning Center.